Mazda builds cars you want to drive. That whole Zoom Zoom campaign, not just an ad slogan, but a real mantra by which Mazda goes about business. And here's the 2010 Mazda 6, their recently redesigned midsize sedan which has been enlarged as compared to its predecessor. This was my first full test of this second-gen model, and I yet again walk away from the experience with a renewed enthusiasm for what Mazda is doing these days. While the 6 is more mainstream than before, it still stands apart from the crowd by focusing its efforts on driver rewards, elevating itself above the everyday midsize crowd with its excellent Mazda drivability. What exactly do I mean by this? Well, this tester is the Mazda 6i Touring Plus with the 2.5-liter four-cylinder making 170 horsepower, not the 272-horse V6 model. And yet, it's immediately evident that this car feels light, maneuverable, and provides responsive steering. The drivetrain's responses are crisp, and for what it lacks in sheer grunt, it makes up for in liveliness. And no, this isn't a sports sedan per se, but for the buyer searching for that little extra swagger in a car that will likely serve more pedestrian purposes, the Mazda 6 is a standout. The fully independent suspension is firmer than you'd expect in this class, but does not compromise on ride quality. It does, however, have a tendency to bottom out and make a loud clunk on abrupt road undulations, for instance a railroad crossing. Otherwise, it plays perfectly into this car's road-holding prowess. 0 to 60 times are in the high 7s, and gas mileage is rated at 21 mpg city and 30 highway. The car you're looking at here with the optional Sirius Sat radio stickers just north of $25,000. The iTouring Plus trim, sandwiched between the iTouring and iGrand Touring, is new for 2010 and starts with a standard 5-speed auto. There is no manual transmission option here, though there is on the 3 lesser 4-cylinder trim levels. It adds a power moonroof, ground illumination, Bluetooth, electroluminescent gauges, a blind spot monitoring system, and anti-theft security alarm, in addition to touring trim features. The 6's sporty appearance and beautiful sangria red paint give this mid-20s sedan a $30,000 look. Inside, the 6 remains faithful to Mazda's uncluttered ways, with functionality and comfort given top priority. Touch points have a quality feel, and the cloth seats are soft and welcoming. The one argument against here is Mazda's head unit layout, which lacks the intuitive nature of most cars and comes with a squinty digital readout detached from the controls. But concerning things like rear seat space, trunk space, overall comfort, and visibility, the Mazda 6 is done right. A base Mazda 6i SV starts at $19,200, while an S Grand Touring, 7 rungs higher on the ladder, starts at $29,140. For Drive Time on Yahoo Autos, I'm Steve Hammis.